Hello students, welcome to RD Chemistry. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಮೊದಲು ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಮೊದಲು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. In this video, I'll explain the concept of quantum numbers. Students, what do you mean by quantum number? Quantum number tells about a complete description about the electron. How many quantum numbers are there? There are 4 quantum numbers, right? First one, azimuthal quantum number, n. Principal quantum number n, azimuthal quantum number l, magnetic quantum number m, and spin quantum number s. These are the 4 quantum numbers we have, right? Principal quantum number is n. It is proposed by Niels Bohr. It indicates size and energy of the orbit. N value can be starting with 1, 2, 3, goes on up to infinity number of shells, or in terms of k, l, m goes on. The maximum number of electron in any shell or orbit is equal to n square, where n is the number of the orbit. We also have got angular moment of the orbit is given by the formula nh by 2 pi, correct? Second one is the azimuthal quantum number proposed by Sommerfeld, also known as the orbital angular quantum number. L value starting from 0, 1, 2 up to n minus 1. What is n? N is the principal quantum number. The values of L represent various subshells. Suppose L is equal to 0, S subshell, L is equal to 1, P subshell, L is equal to 2, D subshell, L is equal to 3, D subshell, okay, and goes on. The energy of the S subshell is less compared to P, less compared to D, less compared to F, okay. Now it also indicates shape of the orbit or orbital angular momentum of the electron. Okay. Suppose we have got S subshell. It tells okay about the shape. It is a spherical in shape. It is a spherical shape. P subshell is a dumbbell shape. It is a dumbbell shape. Whereas the D subshell is a double dumbbell. Double dumbbell. Whereas the F with a complex triple dumbbell, we simply call it the complexities. The number of subshell in any energy level is equal to n. For example, let me take n is equal to 1, L is equal to 0, okay, n minus up to n minus 1. N minus 1 means it is 0 here. Only one value is there. One value, correct? Suppose n is equal to 2, L is equal starting from 0 up to 1, n minus 1 value. So how many values are there? 2 values are there. Is equal to n value. Okay. Angular momentum of the electron in the orbital. Now this is the orbital given by the formula h by 2 pi. Previously we had got n into h by 2 pi. Now that n is represented by or replaced by square root of L into L plus 1. L into L plus 1. L stand for azimuthal quantum number, or you can also write by this sign, right? We can see the like h and bar here. This h bar represent h by 2 pi. Okay. So this is the short form for that, where h is the Planck's constant and L is the azimuthal quantum number. Clear? Next one, magnetic quantum number proposed by Landé, and values of m is equal to -1, 0, plus or minus 1. For example, I have got n is equal to 2. L is equal to 0 up to 1 it is, right? 0 and 1. Two values are there. Now when L is equal to 0, m is always equal to 0. When L is equal to 1, m value is equal to starting the 0, then you write down plus or minus 1, which means there is a 0, minus 1 and plus 1. Three values are there. Okay. So that tells about the 2L plus 1 values all together. Correct? So you apply here. So L is equal to 1 here. You apply here. 2 into L, 1, plus 1 is equal to 3 values are positive. There are 3 values. Right? Clear? The total number of m values indicate that number of orbitals in the subshell. For example, L is equal to 1. When L is equal to 0, S subshell. L is equal to 1, which subshell? P subshell. How many values are there for L is equal to 1, P subshell? 3 values. So we have got Px, Py and Pz. Okay, that tells about the orientation actually. Okay, so number of orbitals in the subshell. Number of orbitals in the S, P, D, F subshells are 1, 3, 5, 7. Remember all these are odd numbers. These number of orbitals are there. In the subshells, there are orbitals. Okay, remember these are the odd numbers. It indicates orientation of the orbital in space. For example, P subshell is there. We have got three types. P can be along x-axis, P can be along y-axis, P can be along z-axis, that represent orientation, okay, along the direction. Number of orbitals in an energy level is equal to n square. Remember this formula. Number of orbitals in the subshell is equal to 2l plus 1. And number of electron in that subshell is equal to 2. That means each orbital can have maximum of 2 electrons. Okay. Each orbital can have maximum 2 electrons. So multiply by 2. 2 into 2l plus 1. Where l is the azimuthal quantum number. Next one about the spin quantum number. It is proposed by Gauss-Smith and Elbeck. And values of L are plus half and minus half. It represents clockwise directions and the anti-clockwise direction spin. Okay, around the nucleus, electrons are revolving. Also, they also spin around their own axis, either plus half, minus half, clockwise or anti-clockwise. Okay, and for each value of m, there can be two s values, either plus half and minus half. Okay, it indicates the direction of the spin of the electron, that is either clockwise or anti-clockwise. Okay, around its own axis. The maximum number of electron in any orbital is equal to 2. Okay, given orbital, single orbital can have maximum 2 electron. Number of electron present in the SPDF, we have got SPDF. Okay, how many orbitals are there? S is only one type. P has got altogether 3 orbitals. D has got 5 orbitals, and F has got how many orbitals? 7. Remember, these are the odd number. Each orbital can have how many electron? Maximum 2 electrons each orbital. So here 2 electrons possible, here 6. So here 10 are possible, and here 14 are possible. Okay, so we have got 2, 6, 10, 14 respectively. The max number of electron in the subshell is equal to, same thing repeated, 2 into 2l plus 1 values. Okay, now let's see what are the rules for electronic configuration when you write the electrons in the orbitals. First rule, we have got Pauli's exclusion principle. No two electrons in an atom can have identical set of quantum numbers. At least one will be different. Among 4 quantum numbers, n, l, m, s, at least one will be different. Okay, when compared with the 2 electrons, and this is known as the Pauli's exclusion principle. So according to this rule, an orbital can have maximum of how many electron? Maximum of only 2 electron with the opposite spin, plus half and minus half here. Okay. Second one is the Hobbe principle. Electrons are filled in various subshells or orbitals in the increasing order of their energy. That's why you write 1s followed by 2s followed by 2p, then 3s, 3p goes on. This is according to Hobbe principle. Okay. Now, who is governing again this rule? It is according to n plus l rule. Okay. Lower the n plus l value, lower is the energy of the orbital. As n plus value increases, larger is the energy of that orbital. Suppose n plus l values are same, both have got same values, then lower the n value, lower will be the energy. Higher the n value, higher is the energy of that orbital. Okay. So here we have writing the electronic configuration according to the increasing energy of these orbital. 1s comes 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, 4s, 4d, 4p, and goes on like this. Okay. And next one, the Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. According to this one, electrons first fill singly with parallel spins in the orbitals of equal energy. Then only electron pairing takes place. For example, I have got say altogether 3 electrons in the p orbital. Okay. So how many types of p orbitals are there? We have got 3 types of p orbitals. So we got px, py, and pz. Correct. Suppose there are 3 electrons. First they occupy singly. First one, second one, and third one. Correct, like this. With the parallel spin, all are plus half. Suppose the fourth electron, then only electron pairing takes place the first one here. So this is known as the rules. Which rule it is? Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. Yeah, now we'll solve the problems. Question number 1. For a f orbital, the value of mr, suppose we have got L is equal to 0, L is equal to 1, L is equal to 2, and L is equal to 3. L is equal to 0 stand for s orbital, p subshell, d subshell, and f subshell, correct? Right here. So when L is equal to 3, m is equal to, remember 0, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3. That means minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1, plus 2, and plus 3. Like this goes on. Okay. So this is a better way of writing together. So which one is matching here? Option number 4 here, right? Fourth one is the answer. Question number 2. Number of p electrons, see, plural, electrons having spin quantum number s is equal to minus half. Now, p subshell has got how many orbitals? 3 orbitals. What are those? Px, py, pz, correct? They have got px, py, and pz, correct? If there are altogether 6 electrons, each occupying 2 electrons, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 orbital can have maximum 6 electrons, okay? 3 electrons will have s is equal to plus half clockwise, and remaining 3 electrons will have the s of is equal to minus half, correct? So maximum 3 plus half, maximum 3 minus half. So answer is option number D, correct? Clear? Question number 3. Azimuthal quantum number as value is equal to 2. Number of orbitals possible. Let me take L is equal to 0, L is equal to 1, L is equal to 2. L is equal to 0 means S orbital, P orbital, D orbital. Correct. This is a D subshell. Okay, D subshell. How many orbitals are there when I say D? We have got dxy, dyz, dzx, correct? Dx square minus y square and dz square, correct? How many are there altogether? 5 are there, correct? Remember, 5. Clear? 5 types of d orbitals are there. How many types of s orbitals are there? Only one type. How many types of p orbitals are there? 3 types. What are those? Px, py, and pz. How many types of f orbitals are there? Will be 7. Remember, odd numbers. 1, 3, 5. Next one is 7. So here, answer is which one? Option number 4. 5. Question number 4. Correct set of 4 quantum number for the outermost electron of the potassium, that is equal to 19 given. So 19 electrons are there. So let me start. Potassium 19 they are given, right? 19 it is. So we have got 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, right? 3s2, 3p6, 18 are done, and 4s1 belong to the s orbital, correct? Belonging to the s orbital here, right? So we have got last electron is here. N is equal to 4. L is equal to 0, stand for S subshell, right? When L is equal to 0, M is equal to always 0, because only one type of S orbital is only one orbital. Only first electron is only one electron. First electron always is the plus half. So it should be. So what is the option number? Option number is equal to 2 here, right? Second one is the answer, correct? Question number 5. Which of the following set of quantum number represent highest energy level in the atom? And we decided who decides the energy of the orbitals? It is the n plus n rule. Okay, n plus n. For the first option, n is equal to 4, L is equal to 0, so it is 4. For the second option, n and L you add 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Third one, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. And fourth one, 3 plus 0 is equal to 3. Larger the n value, larger is the energy. So largest value is here. Okay, therefore third one is the answer. Okay, clear? Question number 6. Impossible orbital among the following is. We'll check one by one. First option let me take. They are given 2s. When I say 2s, n is equal to 2. When n is equal to, L is equal to always 0 and 1. Two values are possible. So up to n minus 1. N minus 1 means it is n minus 1 you have to go for. N is equal to 2 here minus 1. So up to 1 value. Okay. So 0 and 1. Altogether 2 values. N is equal to. Okay. Now, so S is possible, P is possible. That means 2S is possible, 2P is possible. So not the answer. Go for second option. 3f. When I say 3f, n is equal to 3. When n is equal to 3, L is equal to starting from 0, 1 and 2. So n minus 1, 3 minus 1 it is. S, P, D, subshell. So in this case, 3s is possible, 3p is possible, 3d is possible, but 3f option is not there, not possible. So 3f doesn't exist, whereas 4f can exist. Possibility is there. 4d can exist, 2p can exist. Okay, 2p can exist, 4d can also exist. So answer is here 3p is not possible, whereas 2s exist, 2p exists, 4d exists, but 3f doesn't exist here. Okay, so second one is the answer. Question number 7. Two electrons have the following quantum numbers. So they are given the form of n value, L value, M value, and S value. Okay, that you have to remember. Which of the following statement is true? Okay, here they are given about the energy. Everywhere they give energy. Everywhere they give energy, and they are given as the same electron. It cannot be same electron. If the two electrons are same, then the values of quantum number should be same. So there are different values are there in the two sets. So we'll go for energy. Who decides the energy? Energy decided by or governed by the n plus L rule. Okay. So for the p and q, electrons will find out n plus L. N plus L. So the first one, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Second one, 3 plus 0 is equal to 3. Which has got more energy? So P has got high energy and Q has got a low energy. Okay, low energy. So which option is matching? P has got greater energy than Q. So fourth one is matching. So fourth one is the answer here. Okay, clear? Question number 8. Consider the following set of quantum number, and among them which setting is not possible, not permissible for the electron. So we'll start with the first option, n is equal to 3. When n is equal to 3, L is equal to 0, 1, 2 possible, correct? When L is equal to 0, M is always 0, correct? When L is equal to 1, M is equal to 0, plus or minus 1 possible. When L is equal to 2, M is equal to 0, plus or minus 1 and plus or minus 2 is possible. So M is equal to minus 2 is here, possible. And one of the electron can be minus half or the plus half. So first one is possible. We'll go for the second one, second option. N is equal to 4. When n is equal to 4, L is equal to 0, 1, 2 and 3 up to n minus 1, 4 minus 1, correct? Yeah. When L is equal to 0, when L is equal to 0, M is equal to always 0, correct? Possible. When M is equal to 0, S is equal to either plus half or minus half, correct? Possible. Either plus half or minus half, correct? Therefore, second also possible, correct? Second also possible. We'll go for third option. They are given n is equal to 3. L is equal to 0, 1 and 2, correct? When L is equal to 0, M is equal to 0 possible. When L is equal to 1, M is equal to 0 plus or minus 1 possible. When L is equal to 2, M is equal to 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 is possible, correct? But minus 3 is not possible. So 3 is not permissible, correct? So what is the option number? Option number is 3, correct? Yeah. If you're not subscribed RD Chemistry, please do subscribe, like the videos, share the videos, and also write the comments. Thank you for watching.